despite all the hardship we've been through. I ask you to sustain that hope. I'm not talking about blind optimism, the kind of hope that just ignores the enormity of the tasks ahead or the roadblocks that stand in our path. I'm not talking about the wishful idealism that allows us to just sit on the sidelines or shirk from a fight. I have always believed that hope is that stubborn thing inside us that insists, despite all the evidence to the contrary, that something better awaits us, so long as we have the courage to keep reaching, to keep working, to keep fighting.
See, some of you have had so many losses that winning sucks. But there are others of you that have had so many victories that when something really goes wrong, you've never been trained. How do I overcome failure?
Maybe you have a series of bad days, or a series of bad weeks, or your lucky break just isn't coming, or you've been fighting for that dream, you just don't sense any of that progress that you just so need to feel still enlivened and engaged and enthusiastic about something. Or somebody breaks up with you, or you lose your job, or something happens with your health. Look, that's part of life, is there's going to be so many struggles, disappointments, challenges, setbacks, dark days. And part of sustaining and making through all of that is maintaining hope. Don't give up on yourself. Know that there's always a new step. If you fail at one step, create a new step to get back up to the next step, right? Don't give up just because it's challenging or it's struggling, because your dreams are worth it. And your dreams don't care how hard it gets. Your dreams don't care if you get frustrated. Your dreams don't care if there's gonna be dark days. Your dreams know they are worth it. And it's time for you to believe in them again and start working towards them at full capacity. To have hope, we have to stay persistent.
You've got to find some reasons that make you strong, some reasons that will make you hang in there when times get rough, because they're going to get rough. It's going to be very challenging. Whenever you decide that you want to grow, whenever you decide that you want to go to another level, all hell will break loose. Everything that will happen, the other that can happen, will happen, and at the worst possible moment. They call it Murphy's Law. You've got to fasten your psychological, your mental, and your spiritual seatbelt, because it's going to be a while before you experience a comfortable altitude. You're going to get there. It's there. But you've got to go through this phase here. This is how you grow. This is how you develop. See, life is like a roller coaster. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. Sometimes things go well, and sometimes they don't go well. But in the down moments, that's when you discover who you are.
If you're willing to work hard, it doesn't matter who you are, or where you come from, or what you look like, or where you love. It doesn't matter whether you're black or white, or Hispanic or Asian, or Native American, or young or old, or rich or poor, able, disabled, you can make it.
One of the most difficult things to be able to manage in your life is what to do when you fall. To know that your life is not over and the game does not stop just because you bruised your arm or you skinched your knee, to feel pain and rise up anyway and say the fight is not lost just because I fell in the first round. The game is not lost just because I got tackled or ran into an opposition. And many of you have run into something, got some bruises and some cuts, and you're sitting on the sidelines nursing your wounds when you need to get back up again and get in the game.
Never lose hope.